Hi guys, Nikki here from Holts Designs. Today I'm going to be doing a mixed media, art mixed media, whatever you wish to call it. I'm using some of the stunning lace from Holts Designs shabby chic kit and little bits of her bling and basically whatever I can find and get my hands on at the time. So I've never actually done it like this before from scratch on camera, so bear with me and hopefully it won't take days to do. Right. First thing, don't really need to paint the canvas because as you can see it's a nice cream. It only cost me £1 in a shop called Tiger here in the UK. It's really quite a cheap shop, so they do loads of bits and pieces. I'll also be using a couple of the postcards from Tsunami Rose collection. I'll put a link to the bling from Angela, as well as a link to the postcards from Daisy. And you really need to get in on the shabby chic kits that Angela has just started doing. They are stunning. The pieces that you'll be getting, you know, I mean, all her laces are absolutely to die for, and all her kits are also not duplicated. I have shown you the little bits and pieces that I have. At the moment I've just kept all Angela's bits separate because I'm not sure what I want to use them for, and because I do have other bits and pieces in the way of lace, I don't want to go getting things mixed up or forgotten, which with my brain at the moment can actually happen. So yeah, we should be using bling from Angela and other little bits and pieces. Right, let's get started. What I've done with the postcards is I've taken a lighter to them and I've just burnt them, and then as well as underneath, just to give it a more old look. And then I've, whoops, it doesn't matter, but yeah, then I've just done that with the paper to break up the fibres basically. So, and I haven't, right, wrong one. I'm also using the, have I used moss? Okay, I think I used the wrong one, doesn't matter. I've used Forest Moss Distress Ink from Holts. So just too much on me bird. Yep, we definitely need to get the right colour and get the lighter one. She says if she could find it. They were all together. Right, okay. I would have used the other one, but I don't seem to have it, so... Ah, there it is. I did have it. That's the one I should be using, which is antique linen. Luckily, we can sort of rub the colour off a little bit and out a bit, so that's not too horrendous. Right, let's try again, shall we? The reason I picked this one is because it is so light. It doesn't worry, you know, by all the crease lines you've got. It picks it up very, very lightly, rather than if you use the Vintage Photo, which is a lot darker. But if you want a darker look, then yes, you can go for the darker ink. So, oops, tulle everywhere. Do the same on this one. This one I just ripped and then I burnt a little bit. Maybe something like that. Let's move these inks out of the way again. I don't know whether to put 2 on there or just to put the 1 and then decorate around it. Or whether to put 2 on and decorate. Actually, I'm going to go with the 1. That one, I think, at that angle. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is glue it on with the hot glue. Oh, no, I should have used, oh well. Right. I actually recommend you use paper glue. Or, oh, I forgot what it's called now. There are other glues you can use, or should be using. Mine is a mix of PVA and water, which is the one I should have used. If I can, oh, no, I can't open the jar now. Oh, great. Right, not to worry. Luckily I do have more. Do it this way. And you want it covered, because one, it protects it, and it also makes sure all the little ends are also stuck down. Doesn't matter if it comes out bitty, because it's you're gonna paint you're gonna paint things, paint bits on as well. You can, I mean, it will dry clear once we get the heat tool. Actually, I'm gonna, and this is only a small canvas, as you can see. I wasn't able to find the sizes I've been after, which is the big one. This is just under 6 inches and just under 8.5 inches. If you want centimeters, it's 21 by 15. So, but yeah, I'm gonna use this little piece of the other postcard. And then put that down. Really need to get into this. Done it. Finally. Right, this is PVA glue and water already mixed. So it will dry a lot quicker than just using the straight glue. And also it gives it a nice bit of protection. Now, I'm debating about I might put some of these on. This has got lovely words on it. Laugh, love, friend. Joyful. Just need a bit of the glue on the back, just so it will stick down. Yes. Come on, stop moving. There we go. It is from Holt's designs as well, the DT. She does these media canvases, these mixed medias, and they are really quite stunning. I've done a couple of canvases, but not to the extent of what Itza does. Seen most. Don't know if you can actually hear, because I'm in a summer house, you can actually hear the rain. Give it all a quick coat. Right, now what do I do? I do like this. Oh, hold on. There's the file. Do it the other way. Oh, that's alright. Do it this way. You can actually do this way. You can just run your scissors backwards and forwards, and it just really distresses and breaks down the fibres of the card. And then again you can just break the fibres down, a bit more pliable. Oh, put it back, there we go. And then use the ink again. And stick that somewhere. Maybe, or maybe not. No. Right. Not sure what to do now. I'll have a look at some of the bling. Right, I'm gonna, because this is already sticky, this piece, I'm actually going to use a bit of hot glue to stick it down. It's got a nice sentiment on it. Warm, happy moments are held forever in the heart, which I think is really quite nice. Go over it with the PVA. Oops. Leave that out for a minute. Yeah, that was off a sheet of stickers. They actually come with vellum tops. So they are quite nice little pieces that you can use. I don't have any modelling paste or cream, and I was playing with some ideas on what I could use, and I thought I would give this a try. Now the only problem with this is that you do have to leave it to dry naturally, so try not to put it on too thick, because otherwise you will end up waiting days for it to dry. You cannot use the heat tool because all it will do will crack it and it will actually start falling off. But we are using instant filler. I bought this in the pound shop, so which for a lot of people is quite good. Okay, what's going on here now? It's my poker tool gone. Okay. Right. It does take some getting out by the looks of it. Unless you have a husband that's already got some open, which mine didn't. Try and okay. For some reason it's not coming out very quick. I've never known it to come out so slow. That's the idea of a tube. Is it's easier to come out. At least it should be. We shall add it as we go. Might have a oops, wrong one. Okay, but because it's it's filler, it is actually great to give you the texture you want that you would get from the modelling paste. So this might be a two-step one. Really ain't quite sure why that isn't coming out very well. What's nice is you can get a couple of pieces done with the modelling paste and leave them to dry and come back to them when they're done. Blimey. Let's try it the other way. See if cutting it down there, giving us a bigger hole, is going to help. Ah, it does. Right, there we go. And what's nice is because plaster is something that when you put on you do rub down after you've applied it, which is quite nice. Does seem to be a lot better now I've taken the silly nozzle bit off. does give quite a nice texture actually. And also, you know, with the, at least with plaster, you do actually know it will take paint on top, no problem. So it doesn't matter what paint you want to use, the plaster will take it, because that's what it does. Nope. I don't see any reason why you can't use filler, because it does exactly the same thing as a modelling paste that people use. Oops. I don't know if I'll stick to that piece because it's quite glossy. Right, there we go, so far. As I say, you do need to let it dry naturally, but what I might do is, where they gone? Yeah, there we go. Makeup sponges from the wonderful pound shop again. Yeah, while that's still wet, I'm going to put some paint on the sponge. I'm using a glaze from Plaid. This is baby pink. This basically doesn't sort of give it a solid pink. Gives it a sort of like a transparency type pink. different pink. This is the faux heart pink, baby pink again, but it is lighter. Bit on there, and because it is still all wet, you can go back and put more texture back into your paste. You've still got that spiky sort of textured look. One thing I am going to do now, I need a brush. I'm using a very small brush for this one. As I say, I'm using a very small brush, and I'm using a holiday red. I'm going to use the brush. Just put a small amount on and just sort of drag it down or across or whatever you want to do. Don't need to go too mad with it. One of the things I like to use to get texture is paper or kitchen roll, and it just softens that red so it's not quite so oomphy. Interesting word. And while it's like that, I'm going to add a little bit of glitter, I think, if I can figure out where I put them. Maybe not. I actually want to incorporate a piece of this. Yeah, I think I will. I'm just going to cut here. Long scissors. And I just want that across the bottom, like that. I will hot glue it on, so that won't be too much of a problem. I've just got to find some bling and some flowers. Like that. Will that go anywhere? Nope. Don't like it. Nope. Don't like that one either. Right. This is what I was looking for. This is all the bling from Angela. For some is for the shabby chic kit that she does. Could just do that, and then where did I just put it? I had to finish this off camera because my camera has run out of time and battery. I only have like a minute left. So this is the finished piece. I've used Angela's lace at the bottom there that's in one of the kits. This is Angela's bling, and little bits and pieces that I had. I made the stick pin myself. And as you can see, the plaster is not fully dry yet, so I shall leave it as is. I hope you like it and hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.